Let's get ready to rumble! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sean, and as always, I am back with another banger for you guys, and today I'm going to be sitting down and kind of like raw talking about an important issue that's going on in the world today. And you guys really seem to like these, raw talk, real life situations, real life um issues, if you will, that's going on in the world today. And you guys really seem to like my opinion and my stories that I tell about these issues and my personal experiences and what I've heard from other people that have told me. If you guys really seem to like these types of videos, let me know down in the comments section below. If I can at least help one of you guys with these types of videos, please, please, please let me know down in the comments section below so I can, you know, be so I can help you. And if my videos, help you get through, whether it's someone stalking you or, you know, abusing you or anything of that nature, and my videos can uplift you in any way, I have done my duty as a YouTuber, as a person. If I can make one person, if I talk about a certain topic and I can make somebody's day, better, or make them feel, less miserable, or just anything to, uplift them and make them smile and everything, or make them even feel better, I have done my duty as a person, as a YouTuber, because it is my responsibility. Like I've said many times before, it is my responsibility to make sure that, I uplift people, as many people as I can with my videos, and try to inspire you guys to, change the world as much as possible and always be a better version of you. So, with that being said, we're going to be talking about another real life issue. The last video we talked about stalking. This video we're going to be talking about abuse, and just different types of abuse. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm going to show you all of them, but I'm not going to go through every single one because we'll be here all freaking night. And I don't want to, bore you guys to death. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I won't bore you guys, but I want to just give you guys the key points. And obviously I'll give you some of my experiences, some stories that, people have told me and stuff. So let's get right into it. Let's stop wasting time. So the main types of abuse is obviously the number one, which is domestic abuse, which can be emotional, physical, sexual, psychological, financial, neglect, verbal, which is kind of the same thing as psychological. Um, is that it? I believe there's more, but those are the ones that I see. So let's talk about some of those. So the first one I want to talk about is physical abuse. Physical abuse. I had a scenario when I was younger. Um, I got beat with a yardstick. And this was when I was really young, and I was about, oh boy, 7, 8. I got beat with a yardstick when when um when I would do something wrong. I would get beat with a yardstick. Not not, obviously I didn't know at the time, that it was abuse. I thought, okay, it was just another, I got in trouble. That's the consequence, which was beat with the yardstick. That's physical. I was physically abused with a yardstick, and it was not. I still have nightmares. I still have nightmares. I still have fears of, you know, that specific time of my life because it scarred me for life. And it's just, it's not something that someone should have to go through, especially when they're very young, like 6, 7, 8, that I went through. And just want to clarify, if you are, if you are knowledgeable like myself now, obviously, and you are experiencing any types of these abuses that I'm talking about in this video, please do something about it. Call the police, get help, get therapy. If you please do anything to make you feel better. So, moving on. We talked about physical, let's talk about sexual. Sexual abuse. I've had friends tell me numerous times that they were sexually abused, whether it was from a father, a mother, a grandfather, um, a random stranger. Um, why? My question is, why? Why would anybody want to sexual harass or sexual abuse a kid or anybody for that matter? Why? Why? It is wrong. It's inappropriate. It's despicable. It is just downright wrong. And nobody, and I mean nobody, should go through any type of abuse. Sexual, physical, verbal. It should not happen. Should not happen. And if you are somebody out there, if you are somebody out there that has sexually abused, physically abused, verbally abused, emotionally abused somebody, please, please get help. Please get help. Because why would anybody want to sexually abuse their child, their grandchild? Like I said before, that is despicable, inappropriate, and just downright wrong. Why? Why would anybody do that to a child, to a teen, to a kid? Why? What is the purpose of it? Yes, yes, it might, I'm lost of words right now. Because I am so, into this concept. Why would anybody want to sexually abuse a teenager, a kid, even a child? A child. That can't even describe how wrong that is. And especially if they're underage. Dude, that's a case. That is a downright case. Why? 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 Just why? I've had so many people tell me about these types of stories, and my big question that I have asked numerous times, why? Why? What's the point? What do you get out of it? For the pleasure? Maybe you got pleasured, but maybe the teenager, the kid, the child did not. That's rape. That is downright rape. I, I'm a lost of words right now. I am lost of words right now. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Moving on. Psychological / verbal. I've also been a part of, I have been psychologically and verbally abused. It's not pleasant. Obviously, this is when I was younger, along with the yardstick. I, nobody, nobody, not a child, not a teen, nobody should be verbally abused. Nobody should be emotionally abused. Nobody should be physically abused. Nobody should be sexually abused. I have been called numerous names. Numerous names when I was younger. I've been told numerous times that I would not amount to anything. I have been called numerous words underneath the sun. I'm pretty sure you can think. I've been called everything. That's verbal and psychological abuse. And I've had stories told to me, and I can relate. My friends, family members have told me stories about their physical and mental psychological abuse. Why? Why? It should not happen. Even when a child, I have no words. No words. No words. We've done physical, we've done sexual, we've done emotional, we've done psychological. Physical, psychological, sexual. Did we do emotional? I think we did emotional. Emotional, physical, sexual, psychological. I think we talked about emotional. I've been just so in this video emotional. Do you know where I'm gonna briefly talk about emotional, because I think we talked about it, but I'm not quite sure because I'm kind of all over the place at this point. Because this is a topic that I am just I've been I've been abused for so many of these, and I can relate to almost about every single one. Almost about every single one. So I'm just gonna quickly talk about emotional. I think we already talked about this in this video, but I'm gonna elaborate if I didn't. Emotional. Do you realize, and if you have not, if you have not been, if you have not been abused at all, congrats. I congratulate you, and I hope you never get abused by anybody. But for the ones that have been abused in any way, physical, mental, sexual, emotional, do you know what it's like getting abused? That takes a toll on your emotions. And especially when you're a kid, emotionally, you are just. Um, I know this is going to sound harsh, but because of those abuses, it, it mentally and emotionally changes you as a person, as a human being, as who you are. Because you are stuck with those memories in your head, and it takes a toll on your emotions. It really does. It takes a toll on your emotions. It's bad. It's very bad. There's been some times where, you know, depression has set in, anxiety has set in for me. Obviously, I haven't gone to the extreme, and I never have, and I never will. But I've have gone depressed. I've have had anxiety. I've had. I've been scared. I've feared what would happen. Those are all signs of emotional abuse. Moving on to the next one. I can't with that one. I can't go no further with that one. Last one I want to talk about is financial abuse. Actually, I'm not too familiar with this one, so I have it pulled up on Google. Obviously, you guys can see. Um, Basically, this one, I don't really know the ins and outs of this one. So apparently, financial abuse is one of the most common forms of domestic abuse, and also the difficult to recognize even of the victims. It can involve a partner denying the victim access to money or other resources. Consists of actions that force a victim to be financially dependent on the abuser. The abuser cuts off the victim's access to money, financial information, often by stealing money from the victim, withholding money or credit cards, preventing the victim. So basically, I haven't had this one done to me, thank God. But I'm pretty sure you guys probably have. Um, and if you have, I'm sorry. So basically, from what I can get from this, is basically family members, friends, they can basically deny access to, or deny the victims access to money, credit cards, um, basically whatever the victim has, they can they can deny access to credit cards, money, etc. Wow. I never knew there was financial abuse till now. Wow. So, on that note, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys can relate to some of these abuses that I have talked about. And if you can, please, please, if you can relate to any of these abuses that I've talked about today in this video, please, and you are dealing with emotional, sexual, physical, verbal, psychological, that's the same thing. Um, please, please get help. Please get help. Whether it's therapy or talk to somebody, please. I have done my fair share of therapy and talking to people about what I've gone through. It it's not okay to hold it inside you, because trust me, I've at points it's eaten me alive. It is not a pretty sight. When it eats you alive, it's not good. So please, if you have been if you have been associated with any of these abuses, whether you've been the victim or been the victor or been the accessor of, you know, any of these abuses, please get help. Because if you are the assessor, you got a problem and you need to get help to fix those problems. If you are the victim of these abuses, get help. Whether it's therapy, talking to somebody, let it out, because you will feel better, trust me. I've been down that road. I've been to therapy. I've talked to people. It does help. Trust me, it does help. If you guys found this video informative and interesting, and you guys can actually relate to this video, let me know down in the comment section below. Hit that thumbs up button as hard as you possibly can. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, because we are on the road to 500 subscribers. So let's do it with this video. If you guys haven't already, go drop a follow on my social media. That'll be all in the description below. And if you guys haven't already, go hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload, so you know exactly when I post. I post every Monday, every Thursday. You don't want to miss them because they are absolute bangers. Again, every Monday, every Thursday. You don't want to miss them. They're absolute bangers. Like, subscribe, comment, description, notification bell, all that jazz. You already know. As always, guys, stay resilient. Make your pain, make that emotional, physical abuse your inspiration. Stay resilient. Make your pain your inspiration. Till next time, guys, it's your boy, Sean Border Cure. Peace.